and just a few seconds later I'm back, and I have with me FFR, who is going to be running Magical Tetris Normal. FFR, tell me about Magical Tetris.
Yes, so hello everybody, I am FFRPro21. I'll be playing Magical Tetris Challenge. This is a puzzle game made by Capcom, who's best known for video game series like Mega Man and Street Fighter. It's originally made for the arcade, but later released on N64, which is what I'm playing on right now. PlayStation, Game Boy Color. So yes, we're going to be doing the Magical Tetris mode. So, first thing we actually need is a character choice. So, anybody want to pick what character you want me to use?
Okay, I know what I'll pick, but I'll let chat decide here. For free pickings tonight, chat, you get to pick the Disney character of your choice for a Tetris run. That's
right. And yeah, depending on what character you pick, they get their own version of a story that's about this mysterious glowing gem that does mysterious things.
I think Blaze just picked a Goofy.
Goofy? Alright. Goofy it is. Alright. So yeah, for this showcase run, we're going to be doing normal difficulty. During GDQ, you can actually donate to upgrade the difficulty to expert difficulty. But for right now, we are just going to do normal. So, yeah, I am ready to get this run started. So, I don't know if we have a timer or anything.
Yeah, we sure do. Do you want a countdown?
Sure. I'll do 3, 2, 1 Tetris, kind of like how they do in the classic Tetris World Championships.
Yeah, go for it.
Because, you know, Tetris. So, here we go. So we're gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So, as you can see here, this is a versus style Tetris game here. So, you're facing off against the opponent, and the goal here is to try to force your opponent to top out, which is when a piece spawns that overlaps with another piece. And we can do that by setting some magic pieces, as I just did there. So, magic pieces, they're a bunch of other wacky shapes like pentamidos and other shapes that are very, very difficult to work with here. And so, as you can see on mini side there, when you get sent magic pieces, they get stored at the top of your screen here. And you have to use those up in order to get normal pieces again. So you can either use them up by trying to put them on your stack, or you can counter them. And so when you counter a magic piece, it shows up as a question mark, and it starts as a 2x2 square. And you can keep countering it again and again and again. It grows in size. All the way up to a 5x5 square. So once a magic piece becomes a 5x5 square, you can't counter it anymore. Now, another thing you probably also saw was some red exclamation marks. So the game can only hold 14 magic pieces at the top of your screen. Then afterwards, it will start changing magic pieces. Starting with the last one, it's stored and starts changing into red exclamation marks. Those are what wield like the big pyramid and diamond-shaped pieces that you really don't want. So it's really best to try to either counter them or use them up as quickly as you can so you don't get overrun. And we might have Donald Duck here. Yes, we do. So another thing that we have that's unique with this game, so there's a timer at the top middle of the screen here, so that determines how many magic pieces can be sent with line clears. So after 35 seconds, the game will advance the level by 1. And the maximum level is 4. So it's kind of like your margin time if you were, say, playing Puyo Puyo. And then another thing that's also unique with this game is there is a magic meter. So whenever you clear a single line or your opponent attacks with 2 or more lines, you can fill up your magic meter. There you go, that's a good fight right there. So when you fill up your magic meter, your stack lowers, filling in any gaps that are in your stack. And then it leaves 1 vertical line empty. And then the next few pieces are a bunch of eye pieces. So basically the game kind of sets you up to like make a big comeback or like further crush your opponent.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, go ahead.
How hard is it to commentate while playing Tetris at this level?
Very, very difficult because there's actually a lot going on, as you can kind of see here.
Yeah, it looks difficult. I'm like afraid to like chat you up about the game because I don't want to make you mess up.
Yeah, it's difficult, but so far this one's actually been fairly solid, so very pleased so far.
Well, if you have the mindset, the mind share to answer, what specifically drew you to this game? Because I'm sure there's a lot of Tetris games you could have played. Why this one specifically?
I mean, personally, I'm kind of a big fan of like Tetris games that have like different like gimmicks and other things, as opposed to like say like, you know, just a regular Tetris game. I still love regular Tetris, don't get me wrong. It's one of the greatest games ever, but you know, just something different, like a new twist on just regular Tetris.
Okay. Yeah, the variety is nice, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I never actually talked about like the general strategy that I'm doing. So at the beginning, I set up a big I stack up like a 2-wide well, and I basically do a big combo of like line clears and like doubles and triples. So that's the general strategy I'm going for at the beginning, just to kind of really just send as much magic pieces as possible to try to send, you know, a lot of those like nasty like pyramids and diamonds. So you see me kind of stacking up here. Okay, pieces are not great, so we'll burn some lines. Sometimes it can be a little hard because, you know, the randomizer, the piece randomizer for the next piece queue that you also see below the timer is random. And it's also shared between both players, so you and your opponent are both pulling pieces out. So sometimes you'll think you'll get one piece and then you end up getting another piece instead. Hold on, I'm gonna try to fill up my magic meter here. So I would like to at least 1 CC this game mode. Oh, okay, didn't need to. Alright, so we're already at the final stage, so there's only 6 stages here.
Let's go.
So yes, this is Pete. He is very mean and is also pretty good at Tetris. So, but we're humans. Yes, it's always Pete. I'm gonna play like that for the Tetris. Okay, no, that wasn't... Okay. Wasn't a very good combo, but we can manage. So yeah, there's that 5x5 square. Which actually, you know, if you get a bunch and your stack is low, you can actually use those to also crush your opponent that way, because you can just spam a bunch of like Petrises. That's actually one thing about this game, is that because you are playing with Pentaminos, you can actually clear 5 lines at one time, which is called a Pentris.
I was trying to think of a Pinterest joke, but I can't think of one, so I just wanted to let everybody know I was at least there trying to think of one.
Okay, so fill up a magic meter here, so hopefully... Ooh, okay, hold on. Oh dear, okay. Alright, we're fine. Counter those. Oh, okay, we're fine. So yeah, I won't. So as you see here, I probably won't always like go as fast as I can all the time, because sometimes I'll wait and try to counter some pieces, and oh, we are kind of in trouble now. Okay, I'm safe for now. Yeah, no, we're dead.
Those pieces are wild.
Yeah. So that's unfortunate. So that's okay. We'll try again. We got another go here.
It's always Pete.
He's mean. I mean, what can I say? He doesn't play nice. Okay, those pieces weren't very nice. Okay, okay, we're just gonna try that again. That was not very good. 3rd time's the charm, everybody. Here we go. We got this.
You got this. I'm sure this is a really tough game to be consistent because of how random, like the enemy. I guess that's a good question. How predictable are your opponents in this game?
Yeah, the AI can... The earlier AI is not too bad, because they generally do play pretty slow, so you can kind of see, like, when they're gonna, like, counter some magic pieces and whatnot. It's when you start getting into, like, the later game stages where they start playing faster, they start hard dropping, so So it can be really tough to kind of gauge what they are going to be doing. Okay, so we have a relatively... oh, it was relatively clean, except for that. I counter all those back to Pete. Oops. Ooh, Pete's in trouble. Oh, Pete's done. Alright, so time is right there.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, Pete was, as usual, very mean. He's generally pretty nasty, but we got it in, underestimate, so that's alright.
That's a really cool run.